Hello, what's going on, guys? Today we are going to test out the Logitech flight yoke system with the flight pedal rudder pedals as well. So this is going to be interesting because, well, this is my first flight sim game. I have played a little bit with the yoke and the pedals, but I also played with some controller just to get the feel for the game. Yeah, we're gonna see how it goes, see how this setup works for the game. So let's get into it. As you can see here, I'm going to have a camera up just so you can kind of see what's going on with the wheel stuff. Give a small review over it, even though I can't give too much feedback because it's the first system. Alright, so let's figure out where we want to fly. Alright. Let's see here. United States. Go from a little short flight, Denver to Colorado Springs. Alright, let's get into it. We're gonna, to make it easy, we're gonna use the Cessna, since that's the one I have the most time with, the Cessna 152. So let's go ahead and jump on in.
Denver Tower, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra ready at runway 26 departure to the south.
All right, after a nice GTA length loading screen, we are in the game. Although I must say, loading screens are well expected, and you know, when you're loading into a game like this, it's much more understandable. So let's go ahead and hop into it. Alright, so I have not touched any of the controls. Everything is default. I haven't remapped anything. So let's go ahead here. Let's get our map up so we have a general idea where we need to go. Brake, I believe I had set to that. This is kind of a scuffed setup here, so I might have to partially use my keyboard for some of the stuff. And we're going. See how I can do this here. Need to adjust the tension in these pedals a little bit. And we're off. So I can already feel there's a little bit of a dead zone, which I have heard about with these. Alright, I think that's enough climb for now. We'll start to flatten out. Get my trim set here, which is default binded on the V1 and V2. There we go. Not too bad. Drop it down a little bit. Alright, now let's start to get on our path. Hopefully get some good views here. Been to Colorado once, actually both Denver and Colorado Springs. Nice farmland. Almost see the mountains over that way. Alright, should be smooth sailing here for a while. So with my current experience in the game, I can land the small propeller planes like the Cessna. I just have not gotten up to speed with landing like the jets or like the 747s. That's definitely something I'm going to look into here soon. I'm going to back the accelerator down here a little bit. Get to more of an idle RPM. Man, I was really hoping we'd get a little bit better shot of the mountains. Still just absolutely amazing, the graphics in this game and the amount of detail that is put into a lot of these cities. The fact that we can play a game and travel the entire world is just, it's wild. One other thing I have noticed is when using the elevator and pitching in on this yoke, there is a little bit of a weird spot. It's not perfectly smooth, which is something I also heard, but the mods to make this yoke quite a bit better are pretty cheap, so it's probably something I'll be looking into here pretty soon. We are pretty far out. I'm gonna go ahead and skip to further down the line here, if I can remember where it is at. Alright, we're gonna go to let's see. Now we're still pretty far out. Let's go to the where we start our descent. Let's go there. So let's go ahead and get ready to start our descent here. Looks like we're coming up on the airport. So we'll bring the RPM down a little bit here. That's gonna be interesting. I'm not the greatest at landing yet, but we're getting there. I'm pretty alright, I'd like to think, at landing the Cessna, but we'll see what happens here. I can get close enough here soon so I can start seeing the runway. Trying to get a little angle here so we can get a better shot of the mountains. There we go. Not too bad. Definitely want to try to fly over them and change the weather. See what they look like snow covered. So what I've noticed with the dead zone in this yoke specifically, to the right, it doesn't have really much of any dead zone, but it's mostly to the left that I feel the dead zone. So I'm probably gonna try to do the mod to fix the dead zone issue. I feel like that would be nice and help a lot. As far as the rudder pedals go, everything seems to be fine there. It's nice so that they have the tension adjuster. The only issue I have is that it's going on it is on a hardwood floor, so it tends to slide a bit when applying a bit of pressure. But we'll have to say, playing games like this really makes me interested in wanting to learn more about flying and, you know, all the sophisticated stuff that goes into flying a plane. Obviously you can jump in and do it relatively easy on this game, but I know you can also make it harder and do everything manually, so definitely be interested to learn some more stuff about that. And what a view. What a view. Just crazy how much detail goes into a lot of this. So I flew over my hometown and the amount of detail is just wild. They can do something like that for a video game. Try to line up here again. Probably doing this all wrong, but we're doing our best. And lower here. Alright, just about there and gonna make our landing attempt. As you can see, I'm extremely terrible at lining this up. Although in my defense, I'm used to the big old runways at like an international airport. They're not lined up at Alright, let's see if we can do this here. Oh, come on. All right, and there we have it. We have landed. So my overall review, I'd say it's definitely a very good beginner's yoke and rudder and accelerator setup. Works for me. Although I'm not doing anything too crazy. I've seen some of the pretty wild simulator setups out there. So like I said, this is the Logitech Flight Yoke system and the Flight Rudder Pedals. Now, if this is something you're looking to get into, I know it is pretty tough to find this equipment new, at least for a decent price. With everything, with it being sold out everywhere, prices are gouged and they're skyrocketed. But luckily, I found a used set, and I guess they didn't know about all that going on, so I got a good deal on it. But yeah, if you guys would like to request me to fly a different plane or check out a specific location, please let me know. If you could subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll be sure to bring some more content. I appreciate you guys watching.